the sports ministry. How do you think that's been handled so far?
Well, actually, to be quite honest, it is shocking that that kind of pilfering could go on over a period of 5 years without anyone knowing. And it seems to be a fairly open and shut. MACC has completed its investigation. Someone has to be held accountable. Not just the person who did it, but someone above him, I think, should take responsibility. It's 100 million of the right money. I mean, it's shocking, to be quite honest.
But I think just to add, in a way, of course it's very shocking, but the Auditor General's report, every time it's presented to Parliament, has various stories like this. Of course, in this case, it's a big amount of money, but there has been no action taken. And this is where we want to stress that punitive action must be taken. And because it has not been taken, we have allowed the situation to arrive at this point. So, you know, and I also want to add that for many of the civil servants, I think the mentality is, if my bosses are doing that kind of corrupt activity, so why can't I just do the same? And I think this is really a manifestation of a system that is completely corrupt and needs reform from the bottom right up to the top.
Actually, from top to bottom.
Top
I would
bottom.
say
Yeah, that's
it should start with the top.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
So, Ambiga, tadi you cakap above yang perlu ambil responsibility.
Yes.
Siapa yang you maksudkan?
Well, I don't know. Whoever is in charge of this person should take responsibility, because obviously the oversight is not there. You know, ordinarily it would go right to the top, but you know, it doesn't happen in Malaysia. But somebody has to take responsibility for this happening.
Is it the minister himself?
Well, it could be. I don't know who is above this person. It has to be someone who has oversight over this particular individual.
And maybe to be a bit more blunt, it should be the minister and the Director General of the Ministry, who is directly responsible for the public sector personnel in that department. But once again, I think we have, at C4, we have recommended several times for an ombudsman's office concept or model, which helps to track irregularities and financial misappropriation before it's too late. When the Auditor General comes in, it's already happened. He's doing an audit of what has already taken place. Now we need a panel or an independent mechanism to ensure that as it's going on, these public funds are being tracked and financial misappropriations can be minimized. So punishment must come with wrongdoing. And as long as that doesn't happen and the staff of public sector never get fired or never get punished, then we know that this was going to continue. So the reforms in this area are very, very urgent.
And I suspect this is not the last of the scandals that we are going to hear. And this is what is wrong with the system, as Cynthia said. Something has to be done. It's really bad.